Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I know this isn't my usual setup. It's late at night and I really wanted to record this video, but I wanted to talk to you guys about how my life has changed in the last while, because I know I'll talk a lot about concepts on YouTube, on my TikTok as well. I've been on here for quite a while, and I just want to kind of talk to you guys about the changes that I've noticed in my life, because I just sort of took today to kind of recount some things, and I noticed my life has changed a lot more than I gave myself credit for in the last little while, and it's happened in such a natural way that it was like I almost didn't realize. And it's funny because I think it's in Neville Goddard, some of his books, where he talks about that, how like your manifestation or things that you've wanted for a long time, sorry, my ear's bothering me, how it finally comes to fruition, and it's almost like you don't even realize because it's so natural. And so some of the things that I've realized, and I strongly believe, by the way, that these things that I've manifested in my life have come because I have planted seeds. And I have this very strong belief in this seed method that I talk about. And it's actually something that I've been working on putting more together into something one day. So I currently have a little course. It's like a 11-minute video. It's not even a course. I don't like calling it that. I hate that. But it's just a short little video where I talk about this concept of planting seeds, and I explain it in sort of like a quantum physics way as well, or at least, sciencey way you could say. It's in the description below if you do want to get it. I'm not trying to advertise anything in this video. I'm just saying that because I do that thing. That's what I was doing in the past, and that's kind of how I feel like I got to today. But I feel like since then I've sort of expanded on that idea, and now there's even more that I want to talk to you guys about. But anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself, but this also relates to the whole millionaire challenge thing that I'm doing, because it's anyways, long story short, it relates to, I don't want to make this too long. I'm recording this on TikTok, so I only have 10 minutes, but essentially I've been planting these little seeds in my life for a very long time, and the thing about planting seeds is that they have to take time to grow roots. And as they grow roots, they start to eventually sprout to the surface, and then you finally get to start to see the beginning of the plant. And after it comes to the surface, it still has to eventually grow fruit or grow a flower, right? And so anyways, I feel like I've started to see things come to the surface. Oh my gosh. Every video. This cat. I think I'm manifesting him in every video at this point. But I have seen things, for example, how my house all of a sudden now is extremely clean. My entire house is spotless. I had my parents want to come over to help me clean, and I ended up having to clean because we were having someone come over to look at something on the house. And so my parents wanted to fix up some things, and it was just so random. It was all of a sudden I had a purpose to clean the whole house. And for so long, that's been one of my manifestations, to have a super clean house, because I've always been sort of a messy person. I tried my best to keep it clean, but it was never spotless or anything. Now my house is so clean, and also all of a sudden I have this ability to just keep it clean. Every day it's I'm so on top of things now. I have this perfect routine now where it's I was where did this come from? It was it just came out of me all of a sudden. It was all of a sudden I was just being a person who liked to clean. And that's why I say if you plant something inside of you, you kind of don't even know when you start doing the actions. It's almost your body just follows with time, without force. It's a natural action that follows. And this is why I talked about in my Millionaire Challenge how if I immerse myself in it, I know that eventually my actions will start to align with the thing I'm immersing myself in, because it's you grow these roots inside of yourself, and then eventually, again, it's a plant that flowers, and then your body is the thing that follows. So anyways, there was that. On top of that, also, I talked to you guys in my very honest video about my financial situation in the past and how I was in a lot of debt for a long time. Finally getting that resolved as well. So now it's everything's starting to work out, everything's starting to rebalance in my life, and that was one of my manifestations, is having no debt anymore. That was a huge thing for me. That was massive one, one of the biggest ones. And I just realizing how naturally it's coming about in a way that I didn't expect either. Such a natural way that I was wait, wow, actually things are really working out the way I wanted it to. And I said I wanted it to happen in a way where I didn't have to, in the past, I thought about people who declare bankruptcy or something. I was I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to go through that. That sounds horrible. Obviously you have to do, that's the thing, but I was I just don't want that to happen to me. And so everything is working out now, and it's really great. And then on top of that, I was trying to think of, also the gym. I'm back in the gym now. I hadn't worked out in like 3 years. I started visualizing myself in the gym again. I started saying to myself, I'm a gym person. I like to go to the gym. And I started immersing myself back in like gym videos again. I started just watching occasional like videos of people working out or just like random stuff. Like I would just think about the gym occasionally, or I'd imagine the gym again. And yeah, lo and behold, started working out again, been consistent, work out almost every day now. And I feel like I'm finally lifting the weights I used to lift again. Like I'm feeling really good. And then on top of that as well, another thing I said is I wanted to start meeting new people again. I wanted to start going out again because I was being a hermit. I was staying around my house. I wasn't going anywhere. I was very isolated for a while, especially during my like spiritual awakening, like the deepest parts of it. If you guys see my videos during that time, especially the one where I'm like, I feel everything or something, that video, oh my gosh, was like the height of like me being just like in my own zone. It was good though. It was like I learned a lot from those phases. But anyways, now I'm like, yeah, going out, meeting new people, doing things again. I won't get into too much detail because I don't like talking about all my personal life on here. And then also the other thing that I wanted to talk about is, oh yeah, YouTube. The fact that YouTube was one of my manifestations. I said to myself when I got on TikTok for a while during my spiritual awakening when I was going through some really hard emotions. I feel like I was going through like the dark night of the soul is what most people would call it. During that time, I didn't post on YouTube because I was like, I couldn't get myself to just like film these long videos and edit things, even though my videos aren't even that edited at all, but whatever. TikTok seemed easier at the time, so that's when I got onto TikTok, and I grew this following on TikTok that was kind of unexpected. I was just posting on there for fun. So anyways, my big manifestation though was like, I want to go back to YouTube. I was like, I miss YouTube. I love YouTube and I love the people on YouTube. And I was like, I just don't want to leave it forever. And I just kept saying to myself, like, man, like it'd be really nice to get back to YouTube. Like, it was just like, again, planting these little seeds, not really forcing, not needing like a specific time period for it to happen. Just being like, it would just be nice to get back on YouTube again. And look at that, I'm back on YouTube again and I'm with you guys and it feels so good. Like it feels so good to be back. And it just feels like my entire life is starting to have more structure, which is also something I was manifesting. I was manifesting consistency, being more productive. Like all of these things were things that like, again, I didn't do it the traditional route of like robotic affirming or something. Like it was more so like, again, I'm not trying to sell this to you, like you don't have to buy it. I'm just saying my quantum seed method, like the little course video that I have below, essentially explains exactly what I was doing the whole time. That was like the way that I started to get these things to happen in my life. And it wasn't through forcefulness. So that is the number one thing. Like it was not through forcefulness. It was through trusting that when you plant the seed, when you plant the thought or something, or you immerse yourself in something new, when you just like literally start immersing yourself in something new, like your body naturally will follow. You don't need to force the body. Like you have to give it time and allow it. Like my body for a while was like rejecting it. Like I was just going through emotional turmoil and wasn't sure what was going on and I hated everything and like it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's like things just started working out. And, that's why I always think that like sometimes maybe we just have to purge some stuff, some old beliefs. It's like they got to come up to the surface and get out. And then so the new stuff can come in. It's kind of like cleaning the slate before you can start planting the new seeds. Like, you're like turning the soil or whatever. I don't know how that works. You know what I mean? Turning the soil and then so you can plant the new seeds, That's how I see it. So anyways, I wanted to share this. I want to make this video longer, but I feel like, again, I always just talk forever and probably repeat myself, but this is about to end. So I hope this is helpful for you guys. I don't know, as inspiration, I guess, if anything. I'm going to talk more about what I did exactly, and also the Millionaire Challenge. I'm not done, trust me. I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to make more videos on it. I'm really excited to do that. So stay posted for those. Stay posted for also an expansion on like that little video that I told you about below, the quantum seed method one, because I really do feel like it's like I'm finally getting to the point where I'm very sure of like the things that I'm teaching on, and it's very exciting. So yeah, thank you guys so much. And also it's my birthday today, so it's been a really good day. I don't know, just having this realization, and I'm just really, really grateful for everyone on here. So thank you. Bye.